Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Ever found yourself stuck in a conversation, unsure of what to say next? Or maybe you've walked away from a discussion feeling misunderstood and frustrated? Don't worry. You're not alone. Communication is an art, and most of us weren't given the palette. In this video, we'll explore exactly this, the art of communication. You'll learn actionable strategies supported by science, how to interpret body language, ask the right questions, and even master the perfect timing for difficult conversations. This is more than a typical how-to. It's your guide to transforming how you connect with others. Stick around for practical tips and real-world examples. By the end of this video, you will be equipped to communicate effectively and build meaningful connections. Let's get started. Great communication isn't about using fancy words or always having the perfect response. It's about clarity, connection, and understanding. Let's start with the basics. Mastering these will lay the groundwork for more profound skills later. First, let's talk about verbal communication. Clarity and conciseness are essential. When you speak, aim to be direct and purposeful. Filler words and long-winded explanations dilute your message. Remember, it's not about saying more, it's about saying what matters most. The tone is equally important. The same words can carry entirely different meanings based on how they are delivered. For example, saying "I'm fine" in a warm tone conveys reassurance, while the same words with a sharp tone might suggest frustration. A calm, friendly tone, particularly during difficult conversations, can de-escalate tension and foster trust. Words are only part of the equation. According to Marabian's 1971 study, much of communication is nonverbal, encompassing elements like body language, eye contact, and personal space. A confident posture, steady eye contact, and a welcoming smile can significantly enhance the impact of your message. On the other hand, crossed arms or avoiding eye contact may unintentionally undermine it. Nonverbal cues can amplify or detract from your words, so ensuring your actions align with the message you want to convey is essential. Finally, listening is the cornerstone of meaningful communication. Active listening goes beyond simply hearing words. It shows the other person that you value their perspective. To demonstrate engagement, avoid distractions, maintain eye contact, and use simple verbal cues like "I see" or "go on." These small actions can make a big difference in fostering understanding and trust. Mastering these foundational skills, clarity in speech, an intentional tone, mindful body language, and active listening will transform how you connect with others. Remember, communication is a skill you can refine with practice. Now that we've covered the fundamentals, let's move on to advanced skills to deepen your connections. Imagine being in a tense meeting. How would your body language and tone influence the outcome? As said, over 70% of communication happens without words. While this figure applies mostly to emotional exchanges, it highlights the powerful role of nonverbal cues in shaping how others perceive us. Your posture, facial expressions, and tone of voice can determine whether you come across as approachable or distant. Let's explore a few key nonverbal cues and how to use them effectively. First, eye contact. Maintaining appropriate eye contact conveys confidence and interest. Avoid staring too intently, as it can feel intimidating. Instead, aim for natural, occasional eye contact to create a sense of connection. Second, posture. An open posture signals approachability. Relax your shoulders, uncross your arms, and face the person you speak with. These subtle adjustments can make a significant difference in how welcoming you appear. Third, tone of voice. How you say something often matters more than the words themselves. A warm, calm tone fosters trust, while a sharp or rushed tone can inadvertently create tension. Here's a pro tip: mirroring. Mirroring is a subtle yet powerful technique to build rapport. You create a subconscious sense of similarity and trust by matching someone's posture, gestures, or tone of voice. For example, if someone leans slightly forward, mirroring this posture shows engagement without being too obvious. Next time you're in a conversation, try these adjustments. Maintain an open posture, make occasional eye contact, and observe the other person's body language. These small but meaningful actions can enhance connection and trust, taking your communication skills to the next level. Communication isn't just about what you say, it's about how you connect on an emotional level. As Goldman explained in 1995, emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while being attuned to the feelings of others. It is the foundation for building empathy, trust, and meaningful conversations. EQ can be broken down into 4 key components. First, self-awareness, recognizing your own emotions and understanding how they influence your behavior. For example, noticing when frustration creeps into your tone allows you to adjust before it impacts the conversation. Second, self-regulation. Managing your emotional reactions, especially in tense situations. This could mean pausing to take a deep breath before responding to a heated comment. Third, empathy. Recognizing and connecting with the feelings of others and responding in a way that demonstrates your care. Fourth, social skills. These include navigating social interactions with ease and building positive relationships. Whether resolving conflicts or working as part of a team, strong social skills are essential for effective communication. At the core of emotional intelligence is empathy. Developing empathy begins with active listening, truly concentrating on what the other person is saying without hurrying to respond. Rather than immediately offering advice, take a moment to consider their viewpoint. For instance, saying, "I hear you," or "That sounds tough," can sometimes carry more weight than providing a solution. The more you practice these skills, the more naturally they will come to you. By enhancing your emotional intelligence, you'll not only improve how you communicate, but also strengthen your relationships and build deeper connections. Now that we've explored key communication skills like nonverbal cues and emotional intelligence, it's time to put them into practice. Take one tip from this chapter, whether it's mirroring, using a warm tone, or practicing reflective listening, and use it in a conversation this week. Share your experience in the comments below. We'd love to hear how it worked for you. Great communication isn't about talking more, it's about connecting better. Let's quickly recap the key skills we've covered. Be mindful of your nonverbal cues. Practice emotional intelligence by showing empathy. Ask thoughtful, open-ended questions. Listen actively, not passively. And, of course, choose the right time to talk. Now that you've learned these skills, let's talk about how to apply them. Here are 3 simple steps you can start using today. Pay attention to your body language. The next time you're in a conversation, remain open and engaged. Avoid crossing your arms or looking away. Instead, maintain a relaxed posture and steady eye contact. Practice reflective listening. Before giving advice, paraphrase what you've heard to demonstrate understanding. For instance, if someone says, "I'm feeling overwhelmed," you might respond, "It sounds like you've got a lot going on right now." Ask open-ended questions. Take a question you usually ask, like, "Did you have a good day?" and change it to an open-ended one, such as, "What made your day interesting?" Which of these strategies will you try first? Please let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and explore our social and emotional well-being playlist for more tips. Let's continue building a world of connection, empathy, and understanding. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.